here we are.
Oh, that's right. We're going to the cemetery.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem.
I think he's
You sure we
kind
can't
of
drive you back?
into
Nah,
Allison
I
too.
like stretching my legs.
That would
This
be
is fun.
weird.
And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Which is kind of a weird love triangle. Ya think?
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance.
Twincest? No! No, 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 no.
You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
But I've seen fanfic. You've seen fanfic for this specific game?
Pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after.
But then again, Rule 34.
Promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Oh.
So, do you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror.
Hardly an uncommon fantasy. Oof.
See? Monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all since the funeral?
No. Never had a reason to.
Oh, we got a memory trigger.
My mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people.
Right?
Except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always. She loved us. A lot. Sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Yeah, this bug. I swear to all that is holy, there's this tiny bug and it keeps flying into my freaking face. Enough with the stupid flying in my face.
But no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Guess again.
Hi, Noel. 31 tell me why fanfiction's total. Oh my god. Well, I don't want spoilers, so I'll probably avoid them. At least until I finish the game. Oh, I hate how you have to like get right at the right angle to look at these things.
No dice.
Hi, Noel. There's a Noel here. Did you know?
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Nope. Hi, Noel. Oh my goodness, hello, puppy.
Mr. Eagle.
Hi, Noel.
This time.
Hi. Oh, hello, hello. Hello. Can I assist you? Are you trying to tell mommy it's time to raid?
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
You really have to go, Eddie? I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day, I barely remember.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, there's a thing over here. Yeah, there's this stupid bug. Oh my god, it's bug. Get out of my face! Hi, Noelle. Yes, Mommy will finish this scene and then Mommy's gotta raid off, yes. Hi. Hi. Looks like Tyler Michael is the most common ship. Yeah, I said I ship it. I ship it.
For what it's worth, I remember staying
Hi.
in the water during the funeral.
Hi.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, come back.
Oh. A few steps in. Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally.
Apparently the other is
At least
Allison
this
and
time no one's
Denise.
sending me
Yeah,
away.
I have no idea.
Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah, that's where I went when I ran off.
Yeah, I don't know who Denise is.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit them much.
Yeah, me too, but look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Wednesday. I wish you could have seen him.
Where am I going? I guess I'm going over here.
Hi.
This is it. Right?
Yeah. God, I think I need...
No dice.
Okay, it's not that one.
Not hers. Why can't I remember? Where is she?
There it is.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Oh, here I go again. Oh.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Hi, Noelle. Yes, Mommy is having a cry. It's okay. this is about to get ugly. Hi, Noelle.
When we pass on, our
Stop,
graves are
Noelle.
all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel.
Stop, Noelle.
I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on her mother.
Oof.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time.
Stop
I was
biting
afraid
my
that if things
pocket.
kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well...
Oh!
How much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said
Oh,
anything.
no. You can't put that cat back in the bag.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't.
Womp womp. Right? Noelle,
I get
stop
that
biting
Marianne
my
wouldn't
keys
let
in my
it,
pocket.
but there had to be a better way to deal with it.
Stop.
Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Well, that's quite a statement, right? Oh, what do I say here? What do I say? What do I say? We made up with Chief Brown. I felt good about that because I feel like as misguided as his actions were, mandatory reporting is a bitch, as Panda said earlier. So I forgave Chief Brown. I don't know that I can forgive Tessa. Let it go? Yeah, you're probably right on that. And she didn't Bible thump me, so there's a point in her favor.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
It'd be like Elsa, let it go.
Both of you. I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Well,
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Exactly. Awkward as hell.
oh, you just heard me lamenting the fact
You
that
wanna
for the
sit down
last
for a bit?
for the last 3 Mondays in a row, I have managed to wear green to work, and then I get home and I sit down to stream and I realize that I'm keying out. So I have to change my shirt. I have to do a quick change before stream. Hi, Noelle. There's Noelle
Not a
here.
bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard.
You could be a hovering
I'm
head.
really grateful
No,
you saw
I'd
it
prefer
through.
not to be.
Fireweed was great,
Yeah, hi.
but
Hi.
there was no one really there
Oh,
for me like that.
hi.
You know?
Hi,
You're the
hi,
only
hi.
one.
Hey.
It was
Brothers
actually a
and
holiday in
sisters.
Canada. Yeah,
Mm.
I
But
remember
it's
Icy
been
mentioned
way
something
more
about
brothers than sisters lately,
that. Wah.
which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos. Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
Yeah, that's kind of a leap. There's gotta be something else here.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
Ooh, that was an ominous note right there.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
What the hell?
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
What the hell?
Tyler, are you alright?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
What the hell? What the hell is going on here? Yep, that happened, indeed. Why did that happen?
What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Isn't that the title of the game? Yeah, right.
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Okay.
So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
Did he really have to smash everything?
I might have found something.
Ooh, what's this?
He went looking under the rug?
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Huh. These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
Alright, I gotta get a tool.
This gas can was already here this morning.
God,
He didn't bring it with
really
him.
turned this place upside down.
Oh, another
At least
statue.
two were spared. Asshole even dumped the drawers.
Okay.
One of the valuable stuff's missing.
Ah, here we go.
Guess we know how he made the hole. Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it. What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though. 3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. Look, it's the same symbol.
Yeah, that's what I was
Secret
thinking.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Once upon a time, in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up the secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed into the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the secret keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. "I feel lighter," said Moose. "Did I just give you something?" The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. "I need to know what the secret was," said one of the goblins. "Let's go buy it." So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. "We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade?" asked the secret keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a small silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the secret keeper nodded, and that's how the goblins came to know that the moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. Oh boy. Okay. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, "I want to know more." So the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. Hi, Noelle. Mommy is reading a story. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. I see numbers in the margins here. Let me finish reading the story. Maybe there's something in there too. It tells about the order. Misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them crying in the tree. "You stole my secrets," said the secret keeper. "Give them back." The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. "What will you give us in exchange?" they asked. "I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush," offered the secret keeper. "For so many secrets? Pshaw, you'll have to offer more than that." "What if," said the secret keeper, "I shared the gift of voice?" The crafty goblins grew excited. "That will do." So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. Hi, Noelle. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was a blank. They tried to speak to her using only their own minds, but she could not hear them. It seems that the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other and not with the whole of the forest. You? What? Yes, I know. You're mad that Jason went to the grocery store. Calm down, dog. And that's how the goblins stole the gift of the voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other... Oh, but why they could only use it with each other. Okay. So... Okay, so I saw... Oh. Okay, it looks like there's a 1. So there's a 1, a 3, and a 0. Noelle, stop. Baby girl.
That did it.
Ha 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 ha. Hey, Noelle, stop. Stop. To you in a second here. Alright, what is this?
That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this
This
situation.
guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion,
I know.
even though she wanted to keep us.
I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday, but right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But I'm mostly worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Okay.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. Odd metaphor. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I brought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Okay, so that's all that's in there?
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Oop, we got memory tendrils here. Is it right or left? Oh wait, here we go.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
The Mad Hunter.
There was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
There we go.
Was there someone over there?
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots?
Interesting.
No hesitation. He knew where he was going.
Wait, I didn't get to do the memory trigger.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that?
Here's her breaking point.
You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
Oh, really?
How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
I mentioned earlier that there was going to be a breaking point for her, and I think we're nearing it.
We can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! I don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
So you're here to make sure I keep your mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that.
Oh,
We
don't
can't
push
do
her,
this.
Tyler.
We owe
Don't.
her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And
Don't
nothing
push
we
her,
do
Tyler.
is gonna change that.
Don't go, please.
You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Oh boy.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just
what do you think happens after that?
Shit, I know who that is.
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children! Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison.
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Tyler felt Allison discarded his feelings when choosing her memory at the house. Interesting. Tyler felt hurt about needing time when Allison refused the house showing. Wow, I was in a strong majority. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Ed. Wow! That is a bigger majority that forgave Eddie than I expected. Holy cow. I expected it to be more like, 58-42 or something. That is a huge margin. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. Wow, again, another 80-20 margin. Holy cow. Tessa felt grateful the twins kept her in their lives. Wow, and again, another huge margin of forgiveness there. That's interesting. And now we get to the Chapter 3 preview here.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
What the heck?